I want to teach you a skill. And I want to tell you about when I was a little kid. I was very, very curious about things, and perhaps you are also very curious about things. And I never believed that what we could see or touch or taste, I never thought that that was it. I always thought that there was more. There were things that were hidden that we just could begin to understand if only we made the time to understand those things. And actually, I still believe that. I believe that there is a lot to this world that we just don't know about. But I think if we make the time and effort, we can discover many of those things, but never all of them. So I'm going to teach you a way to find out the hidden meanings of things, the things that we can't always see, but things that we know are out there all the same. And it's through a special technique that's called devotional reading. Can you say devotional reading? Devotional reading. So it's a way of understanding things, and it's really simple. Even adults can do it. So devotional reading helps us to find the hidden meaning of things. It helps us, if you could imagine this, it helps us to see, hear, smell, taste, and touch words like never before. And in doing that, we understand things at a higher level and we experience joy through our understanding. So here are the 4 easy steps. The first step is to find something to read. So it could be a poem, a book, it could be the list of ingredients on the back of the cereal box, it could be song lyrics, anything. So find that thing and read it through twice, but slowly. The second step is, after you've read it through twice, is to sit in silence, not thinking about anything, but just really focused on your breathing. So the first step is reading. The second step is meditation, focusing on your breathing. And then the third step is to take a word, or maybe 2 words, or even an entire sentence, and to just say it over and over out loud. Now, it could be a funny word, or it could be a word that you don't quite understand, or it could be a very serious word. Right? Well, you'll hear, and you'll have an opportunity to do that. So that's the third step, to take a word and to say it over and over again to yourself. And the fourth and final step is to, again, sit in silence. But this time, you're going to think about the word or the phrase or the sentence that was really meaningful to you that you said out loud. So I have a really fun poem that we're going to get to practice this skill on. And it's a poem by an author. Their name is Rowan. Rowan just has one name, and Rowan is from Minnesota. I think many people in Minnesota have one name. Just kidding. And I'm going to read through the poem twice, and you're going to really like this poem, I promise you. And then we're going to sit in silence for 30 seconds, and then we're all going to say our word, our magic word, and then the last part you're going to get to do at home. All right, there are no bananas in this poem, unfortunately. All right, so it's Mother's Day. That's the title of the poem in the style of Dr. Seuss. So listen very closely. Have you ever wondered what you would do if the mother that's your mother had never had you? You might have been born to a big kangaroo down in Australia or out at the zoo. Or perhaps a hippo would have given birth to you way down in Africa. Really, what would you do? So thank your lucky stars you were lucky to be, so lucky to be born to the mother you see. Sitting there smiling, she's lucky too. She knows that she's lucky to have had lucky you. So give her a kiss and give her a hug and tell her you love her, you lucky bug. All right, that was the first reading. Here's the second one. Have you ever wondered what you would do if the mother that's your mother had never had you? You might have been born to a big kangaroo down in Australia or out at the zoo. Or perhaps a hippo would have given birth to you way down in Africa. Really, what would you do? So thank your lucky stars. You were lucky to be, so lucky to be born to the mother you see. Sitting there smiling, she's lucky too. She knows that she's lucky to have had lucky you. So give her a kiss and give her a hug and tell her you love her, you lucky bug. So take 30 seconds, I'll count, and we're going to enjoy the silence in community. Silent. So the third step is to find that word and just say it over and over to yourself, but out loud. And we're going to do it at the same time. So it's okay if we don't hear each other. The point is to hear ourselves say the word. Lucky bug. 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 And the fourth step, thank you. I heard quite a few words there. And the fourth step, to think about that special word and think about it throughout the day and allow it to teach you something. So if your word was lucky bug or kangaroo or mother or any number of words, allow that word to teach you something throughout the day. So I invite you up here to share that word with your parents after the service. So remember, 4 steps to devotional reading, and you can do this at home. You can read, meditate, speak out loud, and contemplate. Can you remember that? I think you can. And with that, we'll sing our children off to their adventure day in the grove.